Please stand for the processional and remain standing for the marching in of the colors and the singing of O Canada.
Please be seated. My name's Russell Higgins. I'm chair of the board of UCC. And first of all, I'd like to thank Mr. Gomes and the Wind Ensemble, as they disappear, for a stirring rendition of O Canada. I'd like to welcome all guests here today, and in particular, a special hello to a couple of former UCC principals. Doug Blakey is here with us today, and also the gentleman to whom I proudly refer as my principal, as he was running things when I attended the college, Mr. Dick Sadler. I'd also like to send warm greetings from Mr. Eric Barton and Dr. Jim Power, who unfortunately couldn't join us today because of other commitments, but they certainly sent along their best wishes to Sam and his entire family. And with respect to Sam's family, we have a lot of them here today, which is wonderful. First of all, of course, Rosie is here, his lovely wife. His dad, Charles, has joined us from the Niagara region. He's come up to spend the afternoon with us. His sister, Catherine, all the way from Texas. And Catherine, Canada's bigger than Texas, you were asking earlier. It is, actually. And his three boys, Jack, Connor, and Charlie, are here, and all of whom are students at the college in grades 12, 10, and 9. So a warm welcome to all of the McKinneys here today. So I actually have the easiest job here today because I get to talk about Sam. I had the honor of leading the principal search committee that selected Sam as our 19th principal. And I have to say on behalf of the entire search committee that at the end of the day, although we had excellent candidates, the choice for the 19th principal of UCC was crystal clear. I won't go into all of Sam's history because by now he's been landed for a while and I'm sure you're all familiar. Suffice it to say that he grew up in the Niagara region, attended St. Catherine's Collegiate Institute, has taught at numerous schools both in Canada and Australia over a career that spanned well over 20 years, and moves into UCC as its 19th principal. He's been on the ground since July 1st when he arrived with his family, and I have to say he hit the ground running. I think it is absolutely fair to say that he has already won the hearts and minds of the boys and the faculty and the staff, and he has won the complete confidence, not that he didn't have it to start, but the complete confidence of the Board of Governors. I think he is a terrific addition to our community, and I'm just thrilled that as we move into our next strategic plan at the college, which we're commencing this year, to have Sam at the helm, someone who is so passionate about education, someone who's so knowledgeable about education, I don't think the college could be in a better position than it is today. So without further ado, I would like to introduce Jody Howe of our parents organization and Lori Elder of our prep parents organization to come and say a few words about Sam.
Thank you, Russell. On behalf of the Upper School Parents Organization, I want to extend a warm welcome to Principal McKinney and wish him all the best in his new role. We are thrilled to have you here at UCC. The parent community at the college is a fully engaged and dedicated group. Whatever event, activity, or initiative we're planning, our goals help to make the school the best it can be for the boys. It is so important that we have a strong, successful connection with the principal, faculty, and staff. And I know Sam is a big believer in nurturing these relationships. Through our shared commitment to UCC and our ability to work together, we can achieve wonderful things. We're really looking forward to continuing to work with Sam and lending our support and our voices in the months ahead. Lori?
Thank you, Jody. I would also like to echo Jody's comments. Last fall, the prep parent community expressed our hopes for what we were really hoping the new principal would bring to Upper Canada College. And I'm very happy to say that Principal McKinney is a perfect fit. We're excited to welcome a Canadian back to his homeland with lots of international experience. And we are also delighted that Sam has already begun seeking the perspectives of our parent community, our old boys, and our current boys, including our littlest and tiniest ones at the prep, as the new strategic vision for UCC is developed. This collaborative approach highlights the vital role that community plays here at the college. It is one of our greatest strengths. No matter where we fit in within this vibrant community, we all play a part in shaping the environment and making it an incredible place for all boys to learn and grow, now and on into the future. So on behalf of the Prep Parent Organization, Sam, please accept our warmest welcome. Thank you.
We now have a gift to present to the McKinneys from the parent community. Over your time here at UCC, you'll meet many people and make many new friends. And so we'd like to give you a guest book for Grant House.
Good afternoon. My name is Pam Love, and I'm the prep school librarian. I'm joined by upper school history teacher, Fiona Marshall. Sam, I want you to imagine, for a moment, all the challenges one feels as a new boy. Those anxieties, feelings of fitting in, making friends, doing the right thing. And I want you to know that joining our prep community should alleviate any of those worries, should you have them. At the prep, you'll find joy. We have dance parties in kindergarten, camaraderie, meeting your friends at Toonie Friday, wonder, exploring and working in our learning garden, reading, when you have help to find that just right book, and then curling up in a cozy place. Learning, think of the wealth of knowledge, expertise, and passion here. Encouragement, our community will be your posse. We'll lend you an ear, give you a boost, and send you on your way. A feeling of awe, noticing our beautiful grounds on those glorious mornings, like this morning. Do I really work here? A sense of perspective and history, gazing up at the clock tower. And gratitude. Imagine our great fortune to be part of this amazing UCC community. Fiona?
Thanks, Pam. On behalf of the upper school faculty, I'm really delighted to formally welcome you, Sam, to the college. We're thrilled that you've come back to Canada, and we're thrilled that you've brought your Australian weather with you. Whether you're watching practices or games, meeting with the people who deliver our incredible arts program, visiting the different classrooms up here in the upper school, or sharing food and drink with us, your presence and your engagement, Sam, is noted and deeply appreciated. And I'm personally grateful for the firm handshake I saw you give to one boy before he went into your office, as he'd been missing assembly quite often. But he's been in his pew every Monday and Friday since your meeting. The faculty that you lead is a group of passionate and professional educators, and I am truly humbled to work among these. Many have had unique career paths. They were doctors, lawyers, artists, and athletes before coming to the college. But they have chosen to devote themselves to helping create the next generation of doctors, lawyers, artists, and athletes. We as a faculty are looking forward to sharing with the often chaotic, but incredibly rewarding work of educating boys, and are delighted to welcome you as the 19th principal of this venerable institution. The faculty and staff also have a little something for Sam and his family. As educators, we never pass up a teachable moment. We hope you, Rosie, and the boys enjoy exploring your new city, and we are giving you some family passes to Toronto's best attractions.
Hello, my name is Sevion DaCosta, and I'm the head steward here at Upper Canada College. When I first met Mr. McKinney, it was at last year's Winterfest. Mr. Higgins had just announced Mr. McKinney as the 19th principal of Upper Canada College. Mr. Higgins told a terrific story about Mr. McKinney losing to UCC in a rowing competition in high school. I knew from that moment that Mr. McKinney would be a great principal. He'd already personally experienced how tremendous UCC was. As students of this outstanding school, we want to welcome Mr. McKinney and show him every day that we're proud to be a part of a place where we can pursue the best education possible, learn from fantastic teachers, coaches, and mentors, strive to be our best selves, follow our passions in sports, science, or art, and not just study hard, but develop our characters through the amazing friendships we make here. On behalf of all the students, we welcome the McKinneys to 200 Lonsdale Road. In particular, we welcome Jack, Connor, and Charlie to the UCC Brotherhood. We know you left friends behind in Adelaide, but I promise you will make lifelong friends here at UCC. You will never walk alone. Since we're heading into another Canadian winter, the guys and I want to present you with some Canadian attire, UCC toques and mittens.
Good afternoon. My name is Loie Lee. I'm a proud old boy from the class of 1999 and a member of UCC's Asia Advisory Council and the Board of Governors. I'm so pleased to be here today to help officially welcome Sam McKinney to the college. As an old boy, I know from personal experience that the principal really sets the tone for the entire school, and it's obvious that with Sam, we're in great hands on that front. Whenever I make the trip back to UCC, I'm always very aware of the impact the school has had on me. The world-class education I received serves me in good stead, no matter where I am across the globe. I'm also reminded of the many lifelong friendships that started right here. My UCC brothers have been beside me every step of the way, and their influence, guidance, and support has helped me more than they ever will know. Sam, you're now part of this brotherhood on two fronts. As the new leader of the college, and as the father of 3 future old boys. The close ties you and your family are making are truly special and a big part of what makes Upper Canada College such a unique and wonderful place. I offer my best wishes to you as you embark on this exciting new journey. As you can see, there's quite a bit of theme with gifts. I was especially pleased to learn that the McKinney boys are in scatting, since it's been my house as well. So on behalf of all the old boys who played sports, fought valiantly for the Prefects Cup, and who wore their house colors proudly, I present Sam with a Scattings tie. May you wear it proudly too.
Thank you. And now it's my pleasure to introduce Mr. Peter Merrick and the Blue Notes. Thank you to the Blue Notes. And without further ado, the star of our show, the man of the hour, the 19th principal of Upper Canada College, Mr. Sam McKinney.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's my honor and privilege to speak with you today as the 19th principal of Upper Canada College. I've recently concluded my first 90 days in this, my new role. I've likened this period to a walk along the shore of a stream, looking and listening along the way, familiarizing myself with the new environment, pausing every now and then to bend and turn over a few stones to look and see what's underneath. I've been blessed to work with a number of exceptional schools during my career to this point, and I've had some extraordinary mentors along the way, from whom I've learned a great deal. My most significant mentor was and is my father, who was himself a career educator, and he's here this afternoon. As I began my teaching career, he wrote me a letter, shared an educational philosophy that he'd developed over his time in this profession. And I've referenced this letter before to many present here this afternoon, and I apologize for repeating myself. But it sits at the center of my own belief about education and about leadership. He wrote that it's important to remember that you teach students, not subjects. He suggested to do that well. You must know them well, as individuals and as learners. And to know them well, you have to allow them to know you, a genuine and authentic you. I believe that this is also true about leadership within a school. Education is a human profession. Irrespective of the significant technological innovations we are observing in our time, education remains reliant on the relationships that exist within the community of the school. I believe that to lead a school well, you must come to know the individuals who make up that school community. You must get to know them well. And you have to allow them to know you. During my first 90 days in this role, I've invested myself in coming to know as much as I can about Upper Canada College. In particular, I've emphasized getting to know the groups and the individuals who make up the community of this fine school. And I'll continue to do so. I've had many conversations with individuals across the full breadth of the college community. With few exceptions, relationships have featured in these conversations. Current boys and old boys have referenced the sense of brotherhood they feel between and amongst themselves, the sense of pride they have in their school. Faculty and staff have spoken of a genuine appreciation for the collegiality that exists within the school. And parents have spoken passionately about the strength of community that exists at UCC. I've observed the tremendous passion of our boys, the significant commitment of our faculty and our staff, the genuine interest of our governors, the remarkable desire of our parents to be involved, the genuine desire of our old boys and past faculty and staff to remain engaged in all that is UCC. I believe that it's the quality of human relationships within a school that defines it. And by this measure, Upper Canada College is a school of tremendous quality indeed. There is no doubt that Upper Canada College is an educational institution of significant history and tradition. I feel a palpable sense of this tradition as I walk the grounds and halls. As I've spoken to others across the community of the school, there have been many references to a feeling of being a part of something that is so much bigger than ourselves as individuals. I feel that way too. There have been 18 remarkable individuals who've preceded me in the role of principal at UCC. Each has left an indelible mark on the college, and I'm so honored that two are here today, Mr. Dick Sadler and Mr. Doug Blakey. I've also received lovely notes from Mr. Eric Barton and from Dr. Jim Power. whose responsibilities elsewhere keep them from joining us today. Each of these men led the UCC with distinction, leaving rich legacies of improvement and advancement. I'm so thankful to them for being with us today, but also for their contribution to UCC. Thank you, gentlemen. Upper Canada College was founded to provide an extensive and liberal education, delivered by the most able of teachers, masters in that day. The school was to have a further purpose. It was expected to provide a body of educated and motivated citizens of leadership and vision, a very explicit public purpose. Nearly 190 years later, I observe that UCC carries on in its founders' tradition while seeking to adapt and progress in ways that reflect our times. I've been asked often about my personal vision for our school, and it remains too early for that to be fully refined. However, I would like UCC to be a place where all boys can feel safe and supported to be themselves. And through fulsome engagement within and outside of the classroom, they have the experiences to allow them not only to be themselves, but to become their very best selves. It would be remiss of me not to mention how thrilled and very fortunate I am to be able to share this experience, my new experience, with my wife Rose and with our 3 sons, Jack, Connor, and Charlie. That all 3 will be graduates of UCC fills me with great pride, and it's been great fun observing their early interaction with the school. And Rosie, I certainly couldn't do what I do without your love, your care, and your support. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a wonderful and humbling occasion this afternoon, and I thank you sincerely for being here to share it with me. Thank you.
Please stand for the school hymn and then remain standing for the marching out of the colors and the recessional. Thank you.